Hello, what you hear say is a beats link? Uh, maybe. Well, I'll see. Wait, hold on. Why is it showing that? Give me a second to fix everything, like audio and stuff, and then I'll start. Why is it showing that? Okay, closing that. Let me redo this source right here. "20 other Isabelle mates coming to say is a Voltaire." Yep, that's how it be. Yeah, it's back. Okay. Can y'all hear me clearly? Because I do, talk a little quiet at times, but... Okay. Yep. Okay, that's good. Alright, don't argue yet. Alright. One more thing. Can y'all hear that? The 12 p.m. theme in the background. No? Barely. Let me turn it on. How about now? There we go. Alright, I'm ready to start then. Alright, let me take the dog. Let's put her here. Let's put my title in it before someone steals it. Color that blue. Alright. For this one, I'll put numbers and say like if it's disadvantage, if it's like disadvantage. Do I want to do halves? Make every match complete. Shut up. Do I want to do like halves for this tier list, like slight loss or slight win? Do I want to keep it simple? I'll just do what I think. Alright, disadvantage -2. I'll do -1 or -0.5, and I'll specify which one. I think that'll be good. Even. Slight advantage and advantage. Alright, I think I'm ready to start. can barely read them. Let me. How's that? How's that? I scrolled up a bit. Perfect? Okay, good. Alright, I'll specify. Alright, I'm just, for this match, I'm just gonna go down, you know, this list of characters, one by one. But I'm not sure at the moment, I'll skip one. But, yeah, alright, I'm ready to start. Alright, so first we got Alf. I'll put Alf. No, I'll put Alf instead of Olimar. Because, you know, I like him. I like Pikmin 3, but yeah. This matchup, I played this matchup only with Pickpocket before. I actually played a session with him, like on stream. Learned a lot from him, and basically, I'll put it right here, but Alf, slight disadvantage. You can pocket his Pikmin with side B, and she does get like really good jab combos from side B. It kills him like around like 90. If you can hit him like off stage with his own Pikmin, it'll kill him like very early. The no hitbox on Alf's up B is, you know, very good for edge guarding, and like you can always bring it back in this matchup. But still, on stage, neutral is kind of hard since like you can't pocket his smash attacks. Makes neutral kind of hard. No, he could just throw Pikmin at Floyd Mine, throw purples at Floyd Mine to break it instantly. And he doesn't really have to worry about her traps as much. But yeah, you get a lot from pocket here, so I'll say it's slight disadvantage. Banjo. And I'll read chat after a few characters if y'all have any questions. Banjo. And remember, this is offline. Okay, Banjo. I'm gonna put him in slight advantage. As you all know, pocket is also very useful in this matchup as well. You can pocket the egg. You can pocket his grenade as well. He doesn't get another grenade if you have one pocketed. Rod does not care about Wonder Wing off stage. It goes straight through it. Even if like Banjo like goes to the ledge, and like sometimes, you know, when he Wonder Wings the ledge, it like hits it and then he jumps. Rod can actually catch that. Also, if he tries to Wonder Wing past Void Mine, if he's too close to it, Void Mine will actually activate and, you know, cancel it. Is another pretty good thing. I don't really worry about his boxing game too much. He's a good hype to get hit by, you know, neutral, up tilt, things like that. I never really had a problem slingshotting him either. It's pretty good for her. It's pretty good. Probably her best DLC matchup besides Plant. Okay, Bayonetta. Played a few Bayonettas on a lead. Actually, hold on. Let me make another column for don't know, because there's still some I don't know. Alright, Vale. I think I'll put her in even. With her new buffs, yes, it does make her kill easier. The thing you have to really worry about this matchup is a lot of Isabelle players probably won't know at first, is that she can actually witch time the Void Mine if you're near it. Of course, you'll get caught by it, and even if you activate Lloyd and she witch times it, it becomes hers. So yeah, that can be tough to deal with. On stage, Isabelle can always up smash, hillside on her shield, so she doesn't have a problem with that. Rod's pretty good at edge guarding Bale, since she can't snap to the ledge with her up B. I like using that in the matchup, and Isla can mostly get around her edge guarding if she has a double jump. If she like recovers high, she can get around Bale's edge guarding. However, there's no inherent advantage I'll say Isabelle like has in the matchup. It's all about here it's just all about who plays better. I'll put her even. Bowser. This is, my opinion, the only heavy she loses to. So the thing, in a perfect world, is ledge traps and edge guards Bowser once she gets her off stage. It just doesn't let him back on. But we don't live in that world, and Isabelle's specials aren't super consistent. So sometimes you'll kill Bowser at 100, off an edge guard, you get an early edge guard, but sometimes, you're nervous, you're in a tournament, you won't always be playing perfectly, so Bowser really lives to a certain percent, and I kind of got caught by this when I played Leon at a B tier once, Tri-State Showdown. Yeah, he was hard to kill. Like Bowser, Bowser doesn't have to worry about line. He has Flamethrower. He has his forward air, which is also an up air, which is also a down air, which is also a back air. Yeah, he ledge guard. His ledge trap is like really good against Isabelle, and it's a tough matchup. It's really tough to play. But fun fact, if Bowser side Bs you off stage, you can actually recover with your up B if you have all your fuel. And you like suicides? So yeah, they can't do that. Okay. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Bowser Jr. Oh, I was just talking about this with a couple of friends. Bowser Jr. We won that matchup. Similar, Bowser Jr. is one of those matchups I say you could play Isabelle like Villager and still, be fine. Just make sure your slingshot's on point. He can't really side B do the slingshots on like the initial, like when he jumps back to do the side B, he gets hit by it. Also, her edge guarding is really strong against Bowser Jr. Since with that, her lingering there, down there, her new down there works well with like the angles Bowser Jr. wants to go, and also dash attack. And yeah, Bowser Jr. basically just can't really get in on Isabelle. As much as other characters can. Alright, Byleth. I play Byleth. I've played Byleth versus some of the Isabelles in actual tourney, in one of the Ivysaur tourneys. I think we slightly beat Byleth. I want to say that. I'll put her there for now. Byleth, I just mostly think she has trouble getting out of the corner. And once Isabelle pushes you to the corner and you get hit by a slingshot, or a throw, or even a void mine, it's really hard for Byleth to get back onto the stage for Isabelle, since her the way she edge guards Byleth can't really counter unless you get under Isabelle and you up B. But you can just hit her from the side with Nair, and she can't really recover. If you get it's about 2 reads, I would say, for Byleth edge guarding. Also on stage, Isabelle doesn't really do that bad on stage either, since most of Byleth's attacks are slow and up tilts, slingshots, those all hit well. Okay, Falcon. I haven't played the buff Falcon. All Well, I'll still put him here. I'll still put him at even. Raptor Boost. Raptor Boost activates Lloyd Mine, but it doesn't destroy it. It just kind of activates and it goes up, and Falcon just armors through the other hits. But usually what Falcons will do to destroy it is either down tilt or Falcon Kick. But sometimes Falcon Kick doesn't always get you through. Sometimes you get caught. But once Falcon gets in though, he is very devastating. You know, down throw, up air. It's hard for to land against Falcon. You know, he has a lot of good combos. But on the flip side, Isa has a lot of like good combos on Falcon as well with her up tilt, up there. And of course, like once again, the edge guarding, she does that really well against Falcon. So yeah, I'll still say that matchup is even. Alright, let me check chat real quick. Y'all have any questions? I am doing my matchup chart. So yeah, fun times. Alright, let me keep going. Alright, that's... Anyways. Alright, I'm gonna rank the individual Pokemon here. Charizard. Alright. Here's the thing about Charizard. It's kind of like the Bowser Syndrome where, yeah, Charizard gets Edge Guardian, Ledge Trap, but damn, does he not cheese you a bunch? You can definitely get cheese from Charizard and just lose when you're up. But I'll say Zard. If I'm talking about like tournament Isa versus tournament Zard, I'll say even there because of that. But yeah, I think she's really good at fighting Zard, but like is really all just about killing him and taking his stock. That's the difficult part. It might be slight advantage hard for us. I'll keep him there for now. I might change it. Alright, Chrom. Oh, alright, so Chrom, I'm actually confident. This is one of the stories I'm actually pretty confident in fighting. Chrom, I think y'all saw my match versus Rivers. I did pretty well. I got ledge trapped like 2 stocks in a row. I flopped that game too, but other than that, Chrom does bully you on stage, but like he's one of the easiest to edge guard because Rod does not care about his up B. So like if you force him up B and you already know he's gonna do it, you can just go back on the stage and time it correctly, send it back off. And basically all you have to do at that point is to green an air dodge or go up there and chase him with slingshot and force him to recover low until he's low enough where up B doesn't snap. But yeah, it's kind of hard on stage, but I'll say he's the easiest again. I'll put him in slight disadvantage. Alright. He's like slight. Alright, Cloud, Cloud really bullies it. Cloud's another one of those sort of characters that really bullies Isabelle neutral. It's really hard to get him off stage in the first place when he's just backring you from the ledge or trying to get out of the corner, and it's a rough matchup. This one I would say it's definitely a disadvantage for Isabelle, but it's not a -2 since he does have the exploitable recovery. This is one of the -1s rather than the -0.5s. If it makes sense. I might you know what? Let me do that. Alright, so that'll be alright, so 0.5 will be slights, and then +2s will be vary. And then the -1s will be regular. Let me do that. I think now that I'm saying it, it makes more sense. Almost fixing it. Alright, fixed. Okay. Alright, next character, Corrin. Corrin got some decently good buffs. Also, Cloud. Wait. One more thing about Cloud. If he uses limit blade beam, and he's around like 65%, you can actually guaranteed shield break him with jab pocket, and then you do forward smash or down smash. It breaks the shield instantly, and even if he doesn't shield at the ledge, he'll die anyway. So yeah, that's like one really good thing about the matchup as well. She has. Okay, Corrin got some, decent buffs. I haven't played against super good Corrin yet, although I kind of played a few in arenas. I don't really know that well, but I know his moveset enough. Oh wait, he's the wrong Corrin. My bad. I might put this one in. I don't know, but I'm thinking it's even. I don't think Corrin really has a significant advantage against his since she can blow her up, but like Isa can do the same thing, and her recovery, it's okay, but it's not anything to write home about. I'll put her in even. Okay, I'm not using Daisy, I'm not using Dark Samus. Diddy. Alright, Diddy is another one of the 8.0 buff characters. Diddy, I believe, is an even. Alright, I'll read that alert soon. Let's see. Things we can do to Diddy. Diddy does not have access to his infinite against us. Well, has very limited access with the pyramid scheme against us, because we can take his banana, and y'all know when you take Diddy's banana, he can have another one. So that's pretty much her saving grace in the matchup. And pretty much after that, it all comes down to neutral. Diddy's monkey flip can go over, and his monkey flip kick can destroy the mines. So he still has that burst option against her. But like, if we get a dash attack further off stage, Diddy doesn't. It's hard for him to come back. If he gets hit once by like a weak slingshot or a nair, then he just dies. Like, he just implodes. But on stage, Diddy has a really strong neutral on stage, and if he's start baiting out your pockets, it could be really bad. So I'll put him in even. All right, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is our first probably invitations matchup. He is can't approach Isabelle, the best thing he can do is back air through the slingshots. But Isa is short, I believe. If you know he's gonna back air, what I like to do is crouch and then get an up tilt or even an up smash against him. Then you can start your big combo, because Isa has really good combos against a lot of the heavies. Of course, off stage he struggles with getting ledge trap. This has a big hurt box, so yeah, I'll put DK in an advantage, but it's not free. Like, you can definitely get blown up still. Right, Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario hits hard, but he has a hard time catching up to you. And his pills, they're not super amazing against Isabelle, because of course pocket. And she has pockets. She has combos out of pocket that could lead to kills, so that's pretty good for her. And you really shouldn't be messing up edge guards against Dr. Mario at all, since you just wait for him to tornado, and then you either back air him or use your new downer to spike him, depending on how low they are. Yeah, I'll put however, I definitely don't want to play neutral against Doc much. I'll put him in slight. Alright, Duck Hunt. Alright, so some of y'all may have saw I did a 1st to 9 with Apollo the other day. Apollo Pine, a really good Duck Hunt player from New York, and I lost at 10-9 last stop. So yeah, very, very close set. But I say this matchup is even, though I would say it's very slight Duck Hunt favored. It might have been because I struggled a bit with personally with figuring out the timing for pocketing the gunman's gunshot, but that's probably just Wi-Fi. She gets really good combos out of jab pocket with that. The can kill as early as 70%, and if you combo it off of a Lloyd mine, it can kill it early as 60. I believe I have that in my document. But yeah, she gets a lot out of pocket, but Duck Hunt can throw more projectiles at her than she can throw at him. So she has to weave through the projectiles more than he has to, which makes it kind of hard, since she's not super fast and doesn't have a lot of air speed, so you have to really pick your spots in this matchup. And yeah, he has pretty good edge guarding, and I'd say ledge traps against her as well, especially if you bait out pocket a lot. Okay. So yeah, there's Duck Hunt. Falco is I haven't played against the new Falco much. Play against Pogs a little bit, but yeah, Falco's I'd say Falco's minus 1.5. He's very, in my opinion, the most difficult Spacey to fight, but it's a little better. I think Isabelle does a little better against Falco than Villager, because at least she has Nair and up tilt to kind of get combos going with, and she doesn't really have to combo with her projectiles as much. And of course, you can always bring it back if your edge guarding is on point. As y'all seen by some of my Twitter clips of me catching a Falco's illusion with the new down air, that's really good. That's one thing I like to do a lot against Falco. But yeah, it's just hard on stage. You gotta really be on point with yourself. Alright, Fox, I'll say mostly the same stuff I did for Falco. The reflector, reflect Void Mine. you can pocket a reflective void mine, but landing one after that is rough unless you get it off of a jab block. Fox can also, Fox also has ways of just like, getting past all your traps. He gets in, he starts jabbing you, nearing you at the ledge, cobbling you off of up there. You can't get out. It's hard, but I'm particularly good at. Say I'm particularly good at the Fox matchup. I haven't lost it in 20 yet, actually. Alright, hold on. Let me check the. Oh, fonts. Why is the screen black? It happened again. Alright. Let's do this again. Alright, you'll be able to see it soon. It's been like this for 15 minutes. What happened? It makes no sense. But yeah, y'all heard me, right? It's now y'all can see. Y'all heard me. After like, bro, look at the chat. It's full screen. I'm trying to place things. There's no chat like on the side of me. You think Isabelle loses to Bowser? It's yeah. I think it's the only heavy she loses to, honestly. Alright, after like 3 characters, I'll check to see if it's up again. I wouldn't expect it to be expected to go black that much. But anyways, alright, next character, Ganondorf. Alright, y'all already know the story of Ganondorf. Slow. Doesn't have that many options. You still gotta respect his buttons, but wait, I never changed the name for these. I put high advantage, for lack of a better term, and high disadvantage. But yeah, as I was saying for Ganon, he has buttons you have to respect. Some buttons you have to respect, his nair, his dash attack, burst options. But other than that, Isa can play her, villager like game plan. You get one down throw, he's basically dead unless he knows how to DI. And in any case, if you really he's going low. You have your new downer go down and spike him. If you're playing correctly, you this is one you really shouldn't be losing, I'd say. Alright, is everything good? Okay. Alright, Greninja. Let me scroll up. Greninja, I'll put this in a -1. I'll put this in -1. It's really hard for Isabelle to hit Greninja. He's so slippery and he has a low profile. Even though her slingshots hit lower than villagers, it's still difficult. She doesn't really have, the best escape shot. If you get caught in the dash attack up air strings, she has pretty good edge guarding options against Greninja. Her up smash can she has good 2 frames with her up smash, in down air. But other than that, he completely dominates on stage. But the fully charged water shuriken can kill. It's pretty good at killing. It kills early. But yeah, I'll put that at -1. Hero. Alright, I hate this character. I'll talk about him. Hero, I'll put an even. Yes, Hero. Basically, this matchup is all about not letting him pull out the menu much. With your use of slingshots from I would say about the mid range. If you want to play like that, if the hero uh, doesn't like to use menu much, then you can go and kind of like box with him a bit. A lot of heroes, like to use spot dodges, full hops, to get him off of you. If she reads a full hop though, she can edge guard him pretty well. And of course, if you pocket like one of his spells, you get a nice multiplier. And Isabelle specifically has a lot of good like combo starters in the pocket with her sweet spot down air, her falling up there, falling there, up smash, up tilt, and Lloyd Mine, stuff like that. But yeah, hero can always just if you miss time your pocket, it could be bad. And sometimes if you're struggling to kill a Zizza, that could go south for you quickly as well. Alright, are we good? Alright, we're so good. Alright, Ice Climbers. A lot of people haven't played against Ice Climbers, but I've only played Wishes' Ice Climbers, and I almost 3-stocked it, but then I started to choke a bit. But anyways, enough about that. From what I understand is that you have to be very careful about with Isabelle. You have to be very careful about getting an opening against the Ice Climbers. So like, if you're going for a Lloyd Mine, if they side B right in and it's not already planted, then you're in a combo. If you rod and they side B in and like it misses, then you're in a combo. If you guess right, if you have enough time, lazy things down, Lloyd Mine and rod are really, really, really good at separating them. Pretty much slingshot, Nanada can't do much about just slingshot chains like off stage. And even if you rod one of them off stage, then if they're low enough, then they can't recover it, since it latches onto one of them and then the other one just kind of like up B's and then free falls to your death. So it's actually, Ice Climbers, Isabelle is actually not that bad of a pick against Ice Climbers, I'd say. Alright, I used to think this matchup was worse than this, but honestly, it's only slight disadvantage. Ike has the big sword, but she doesn't. Isabelle doesn't really mind Ike stuff until it's like kind of like Chrom, until she gets them off stage. Dash attack is probably Isabelle's best move in this matchup. It sends at the perfect angle that Ike's side B covers. If you and you can combo it. You can combo dash attack in the forward air and just keep on slingshotting and dash attack forward airing him until he gets low enough, and then of course you can catch his B with rod, and yeah, that's basically the edge guarding flowchart, and it works very well. But of course on stage it's still hard, but you Ice game plan, you'll know what they want to go for most of the time. Okay, Incineroar, I will put in +1. This will also another one of the matchups that is really good for Isabelle. That might be even better than Villager, since she doesn't have to worry about revenge as much, since she has things she can combo with that aren't projectiles, and Rod actually gets rid of revenge pretty well. Incineroar doesn't have the greatest movement speed, so he can't get around the slingshot behind the Lloyd Mine strategy. So it's just really about playing a certain distance and then punishing his side Bs, his neutral Bs, and his revenge. Alright, Inkling. This is probably the hot take, the first hot take here, but Inkling, my offline co-main, I believe is Eden. I'll say this is even because the upper window on Isabelle is actually pretty small. Is really hard to get. Inkling does have the really good advantage state against Isabelle, but like Isabelle has enough. She has quite enough recovery mix-ups to almost make it back onto the stage like almost every time. So she doesn't get really. She doesn't get really beat down by Inkling's like edge guarding and ledge trapping. Since also she can pocket Splat Bomb, and Splat Bomb does a lot of shield damage. So I've gotten a bit of shield breaks using that as well. And for Isabelle, like, another thing, if you roll her and you have a Lloyd Mine in front of you, sometimes the Lloyd Mine will explode and then hit Inkling due to it causing a phantom hit. So I actually like get you out of some roller up smash confirms, but not all the time. Sometimes you get rollers anyway. It's a weird situation, but I think it's worth mentioning. Isabelle, she also has her same, like, she's one of the few characters that can actually go off stage versus Inkling, make her life difficult. Actually, contest her recovery without being too much in risk. So yeah, both give each other a hard time, but I think in the future it could be slight disadvantage. But for now, I'll say it's even. Alright. What makes Isabelle better against Ike than Villager? I don't think she's necessarily. I don't think she's necessarily that much better, but it might be due to her slingshot hitting lower than Villagers, so she can cover more of Ike's recovery paths. And also, she can actually grab him out of up B with Rod. Like if Ike tries to sweet spot to the ledge, she can Rod, catch him, and then throw him back off, and you can start the whole sequence again until he's finally dead. She might be better in that aspect, because sometimes I know bowling ball is a thing, but sometimes bowling ball has low priority. Sometimes the sword hits it, and you don't get the strong hit. I don't know if she's that much better though. Alright, y'all can still see everything, right? Alright, looks like everything is still up. Okay, Ivysaur, put him right here. Ivysaur is hard to deal with once he starts up the down throw up air combos, because Isabelle doesn't have the greatest of air drift. If he reads like where you want to be reverse pocket, it could go down south quickly. He has the strong 2-frame. He could 2-frame hit your balloons, and then that'll hit Isabelle while she's trying to recover like high. But honestly, she actually doesn't do that bad due to pocketed Razor Blade going through. Pocketed Razor Blade can go through Ivy's Razor Blade like on stage, and like if it hits, sometimes it has certain knockback to where you can combo like a bagger off of it. Also, Isabelle has strong edge guarding against Ivysaur, but I would say Ivysaur ledge traps like her better, and even then, if Ivysaur's getting like edge guarded, if you hit them like outwards enough, they can just switch like to Charizard, and then Flare Blitz, sweet spot the ledge. So it's not super great, but it's okay. Joker. Alright, Joker. So here's the thing. I'll talk a lot about Joker. A lot of Isabelle players, a lot of the top players like B Rice, Neri, y'all all say like we beat Joker. But, like, I don't know. I don't feel that way yet. I can see all three of these, honestly. I know we have the really strong ledge trapping against Joker, but are y'all gonna pull that all perfectly all the time? Are y'all gonna place it in spot 2, not get nervous, not get cheese bar SN? I mean, it can be hard. I mean, I'm talking about, tournaments in here where like nerves come into play. It can be hard to do that all in like a best out of 5 3-stock set. But so I can see all three of these. I'm gonna put Joker there because I think I'm pretty confident against Joker as well as y'all are, but it can be hard. Hello, Lucas. Alright, we're on the Jigglypuff. Alright, Jigglypuff, slight disadvantage. Her edge guarding her Isabelle is really good. She really just needs about 2 reads. And for off stage try to jump, there's not much Isabelle can do. Isabelle's up to is really good at anti-airing Jigglypuff. And Jigglypuff can't pound on shield. At least not like inside her shield, because you can always up smash that. But just watch Base Mage versus B Rice, and y'all will see Jigglypuff versus like the highest level. The highest level currently. Alright, Ken could be even, but he's pretty fast. And he kind of screws you over if he gets in. We have his fire token. You can shield break him like with other pocketed projectiles if you do it correctly and his shield is low enough. He can't Tatsu over Lloyd Mine and always detonate and set him up. So that's one thing. But like if he jumps over you and you're not prepared for it, it can go south pretty bad. But of course we still have the really strong edge guarding and ledge trapping game with him. And but Isabelle doesn't deal with focus amazingly because Lloyd is like pretty much her only multi-hit move aside from up smash. So like there's some good things, there's some bad things. I think I'll put in even. Alright, DDD. Nothing much to say here. It's like the other heavies, except he has a projectile, except we can pocket. So like, just be careful about some of the Gordle interactions with pocket. You can die like at 0. Like if he hits a pocketed Gordle at you and like collide, and if a pocketed Gordle like collides with another Gordle, some of those interactions are insane. But yeah, it's like the other heavies. So just just play how you would normally play as well. You'll be fine. King K Rool. So King K Rool got crown buffs, allows him to have armor on his more of his moves. But as always, we can take the crown away. We have really good combos off with the cannonball. I don't know if one of my clips I posted on Twitter. It's much easier to hit his up B with down air, with the new down air now. So yeah, that made our edge guard against him a whole lot better. And yeah, but K-Rool can blow you up, but it's not gonna be often. It's not often he'll get in versus as well. I'll put it in +1. Alright, Kirby. Kirby's interesting. Kirby's interesting. I'll put him in even. This matchup you have to be really patient because Kirby's like to crouch under your slingshot with their crouch. My bad. So like it's all about reading it. Most of the time, if I know Kirby's gonna crouch, that you can pretty much usually get a grab off of it. And these two things I like to do to beat a crouching Kirby. The back hit of up tilt can hit them, I believe, and grab. And then basically, if they try to jump over you, they try to like forward air. If you read that early with an up tilt, it'll catch them, and then you can start your combo. As you on a Kirby, basically you have to hit him from the side and wait to see if he's gonna up B. If you predict his up B, you can you can rot him out. You can actually rot him out of it if your timing is good, or like and you can pocket his second hit of his up B as well, and it can kill at a decent percent. Nothing too crazy though. But Kirby's bad for Isabelle when he gets in and he starts like forward throwing you and like down tilting your shield. It could be rough. I think down there at the shield may be a good like new option to go for to get him off of you, and of course in there as well. Link. So I played against a few Links in my tournament experience. Siren said earlier they think it's slight advantage. I was gonna say even. It's hard to contest his neighborhood. He's not that fast though. Link hits hard, but he's not that fast. I don't know how much how much he can really catch Isabelle like off guard. I know we could take away his bomb, and then he can't get bomb recover after that. So that's really another really good thing. And boomerang, pocketed boomerang, point blank does like a lot of damage. And you can combo off of it as well. That's pretty good. I'll take their word for it. Okay, Little Mac. I do not like fighting this character. This character I like fighting the least. We beat him. Just don't get too intimidated by his ground game. You really only need one opening. Just rot him out of the side B once, and then he'll perish off stage usually. That's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, don't be too worried about Lil Mac. Lucario, I'm gonna speed these up a little bit. Lucario, not a scary character. Of course, a little scary with aura, but we have I think if up tilt up air is optimized enough, and like we learn like the exact percents, I can see this being a Slipping X, because that is a really good kill confirm, and that's really what you need against Lucario. If you have a kill confirm against Lucario, your chances of not dealing with aura goes up a lot. Lucas, I'll put Lucas in even. I don't think because Lucas has a tether, right? Tether, therefore he won't be up being as much, like close to the ledge as Ness will. But like, he's not as, the neutral isn't as oppressed. He can't oppress Isabelle in neutral as much as Ness can. So like, there's a few trade-offs, but he doesn't die from like 2 reads as much. I'll put him in even. Alright, Marth. Oh wait, no, Lucina first. Lucina, I'll not put that at -2, is -1. I think Isabelle doesn't do too terribly against swords, but it's mainly in disadvantage. Like, when she does get hit, she crumbles. But no, she can. Lucina wants to like cross you up with like a back air or like a nair. She can up tilt it. Like it'll start up something good for her a lot of the times. And she's pretty good. Isabelle's pretty good at edge guarding Lucina as well. So much that like she doesn't even need to worry about getting her to the range that her up B will snap the ledge, because if you hit a few slingshots like off stage, like kind of like I said with Ike, with like dash attack or forward air, she'll die early if you take her jump. But yeah, it's rough. It's a rough matchup. Luigi, I'll put in a slight advantage. Luigi, of course, has the def combo, but Isabelle's game plan is Isabelle has the capabilities of keeping you away with a slingshot, void bind, and a rod, so she doesn't really have to worry about straying from her game plan too much. She can already does that well. One thing I like to do against Luigi is have the void bind next to the down throw. So that if he down throws you and like you get sent to the right while he's doing a combo, the Lloyd Mine will actually activate. Or you can activate the Lloyd Mine and you can get out of it. Even if he's still hitting you. Like he'll have to deal with it, or like it'll throw off his timing. But yeah. The game plan isn't too difficult to execute against Luigi. Mario is a -1. Not anything too bad. Up tilt, forward tilt. Those are really good buttons that keep Mario out. It's basically once she gets grabbed and he starts doing she's really susceptible to his up air ladder, and like she covers his he can cover her landings well with like flood. He has the cape, so you gotta be careful of where you slingshot. And yeah, it's a rough matchup once Mario gets his hands on it. Alright. Marth, another -1 definitely after his buffs. Same thing with Lucina. I think me as Isabelle, I prefer to not be in tipper range, be a little close, like in close quarters with Marth. So like I don't struggle with that part. It's pretty much the same thing as Lucina. He hits you and then he can carry you off stage, and their edge guarding is really good against Isabelle. Alright, Mega Man. I want to say it's here, but I haven't played it that much. I think if it's developed more, we can get it to slight, but I'll put it in disadvantage for a while. She doesn't have a super amazing time getting through lemons, since like she gets stopped in the air. You can't always nair through the lemons, right? Sometimes Mega Man will read your full hop, you get stopped in the air, and then you get, you know, pulled down, you get lemons some more, and then so yeah. You can pocket his Leaf Shield, his Crash Bomber, his Metal Blade, but like, those aren't anything crazy. The thing you want to pocket is his F Smash. You can pocket a fully charged one, it can kill early. But that's pretty much her only saving grace in this matchup. Mega Man can actually chase Isabelle around the stage like a bunch, and like he throws projectiles at a rate faster than you can like pocket or throw yours, so it's hard for that reason. Alright, let me check chat. Well, you can only put Joker and losing. Anyways, why did I put Joker and even? Because we have really strong ledge trapping and edge guarding against him, and we can slow out Arsene well. But like, it's sometimes in like tournament you're gonna be nervous and you won't always edge guard, and you won't do it perfectly. If you like mess up once against Joker, it can be really difficult. Okay, Mennonite. Mennonite, I'll put. I actually put him in even. I don't think Isabelle has anything to fear from his edge guarding, since she has the tether. You can counter the tether, but it's more right. It's another read you have to make. You have to make Mennonite like really work hard for his edge guards. You know, on stage she can nair at his shield, his dash attack, like almost like every time. And yeah, it's I don't think one has an inherent advantage over the other. I have Ian Bonk once, but I don't think he, knew the matchup, that well at that point. So I wouldn't say, it's definitive. Alright, Mewtwo. Got a nut. Mewtwo got the Shadow Ball buff and other nice things. This is another one of the matches I would say Isabelle does better than Villager at, because she doesn't have to worry about confusion much. I think I'll put this in a slight disadvantage because Mewtwo can get around Slingshot still pretty well, and like Mewtwo has a crazy advantage shade against Isabelle as well, and can go off stage against her, and you can pressure her off stage with the 2-frame down smash and forward air. You can pocket his fully charged Shadow Ball, get a lot of nice combos from that. You can pocket Disable as well, if y'all didn't know that. But yeah, I'll put it in slight disadvantage for now. Alright, so the Miis. I've actually played against all the Miis. Saw me play a Mii Brawler in Grand. I actually think they are all even matchups. For the most part. I think Gunner could be slight advantage, maybe, depending on the layout. And Miso Friday could be slight disadvantage, depending on the layout. But yeah. Min, don't know. Game & Watch is... I don't know if to put him in slight or, -1, but it's pretty hard, even though, she doesn't struggle as much as Villager, but it's still pretty hard. Like, she has the bomb, she has some true combos from the bomb, like she doesn't get juggled as much. Like Game Watch should only be getting like one up there, and then like you can pocket like the second up there, so you shouldn't get juggled as much. But you can still mash. She doesn't have like the greatest things to like get Game Watch to offer rather than air. Down there, if he down airs her shield, she can up smash it, for a kill. She can get early kills, but like neutral is still difficult. Still difficult neutral. I'll put it in -1. I know Neri has been Meister before, so it's not impossible. Alright, Ness. I will put Ness in even. So, thing about Ness is you really don't want to stay on stage against him a lot, because over time you're gonna lose the match. He has way better aerials, and like you miss time, like your pocket on PK Fire, he can really mess you up. But however, in terms of like edge guarding, Ness doesn't have the tether that Lucas has, so like it only takes about like 2 reads off stage, catch him while the jump, and then you can get his PK Fire. I mean PK Thunder. Take the stop without much trouble. So this is a matchup you can always bring back. But yeah, Ness can if Ness doesn't get off stage, he can really make your day difficult. But even then, he against Slingshot, he does okay at dealing with it, but not like anything super great. Like the only reflector he has is that smash. And I haven't seen an S actually magnet the explosion from Void Mine much. So yeah, I don't know if he can, but yeah, that's one thing that I haven't seen S's do. Oh, I have a I don't know section. I put him in there. Pac-Man. I want to say if we once his like pocket like item routes are like optimized, I can see us actually winning this matchup. But up close he beats us. He beats us hard up close, but we can actually we're actually one of the few characters that can edge guard Pac-Man, because the simple thing I like to do is basically pocket his side B and then make him use his trampoline, so that he just falls on like the third trampoline, or like when you jump on it and he jumps on it after 2 times. But yeah, so yeah, we can definitely pick up Isabelle or Villager if you want Pac-Man to be dealt with. It doesn't take too much to learn. Yeah, I think they do pretty well. Alright, Hollow. Alright, here we go. I think you're expecting me to put this in -2. But no. I actually think this is only a -1 now. Yep. So before I thought this was like, everyone thought this was like the worst thing ever, impossible to do. There's no choice. There's no chance. Pick up a different character. I mean, but I think we were all bad at it in the beginning. As I started getting good, personally, I think it's still bad. Like, it's still bad. She can, chase Isabelle around the stage, and like, if Isabelle in disadvantage is not, anything that great, she could really exploit it well. Other than that, in neutral, if Paolo tries to land on you with Nair, upside has been buffed, so it's now quicker. You can probably react to it much quicker now. Get an up tilt, start your combo. Isabelle can really mess up tether recoveries with her Nair, since since it lingers a bunch. So yeah, you have really good edge guarding against Palu. Neutral, you mostly just have to worry about getting grabbed like down throw like floor there. If you're in disadvantage, the thing you want to do most is like get down like immediately, so that And Palu is a really good height for slingshots, falling up bears, and things like that as well. So yeah, I don't think it's a -2. I think it's only a -1 now. It's certainly not the worst matchup in the game anymore. I have, I don't think I've beaten a Palu in a tournament set. No. I haven't beaten a Palu in a tournament set, because offline I usually go Inkling. I'm gonna try it again. Online, I've taken, a few games from, Redacted, and, a game off of Hydra, so it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Okay, Peach, most of y'all know already, but this, widely regarded as even. Slingshots can, catch Peach at, ranges where she wants to float, and she has to come down, fight Isabelle on the ground. Her edge guard is still really good against Isabelle, but Isabelle doesn't have to worry about turnips as much. She can take Stitches, she can take Bombs, she can take Saturns and use them for your own. So yeah, that aspect isn't really as big of a deal. It's mostly about the neutral in this case. What? No. This is what I think. Anyways. Alright, Pichu the Rats. Alright. Honestly, okay. These matchups, these like top tier matchups, I hate these two matchups. Oh, the door. Pichu, alright, so I've been some guy in Tourney before, but honestly, I got lucky. With Pichu, you can at least... He basically mashes on you. It does, everything. But you can... His his up B is really easy to 2-frame. You get him around like 60%, he dies to like an S-Smash 2-frames around like 60-70%. So yeah. You can at least hit him hard. And he'll die. Pichu can actually die early. But Pikachu, oh, this is Isabelle's worst matchup. This is the one you probably, I don't know about y'all, but you probably have to pick up a different cat for this one. Pikachu, she can't hit Pikachu. She can barely edge guard Pikachu. She can barely ledge trap Pikachu because of quick attack. Pikachu can just mash Nair, mix you up all day with T-Jolt. Does not care about Lloyd. Does not. His grab can literally detonate Lloyd. Doesn't care about Fishing Rod. Can't hit him with that. It's so bad. I hate it. Yeah, and in my opinion, it's somewhere only -2 in the game. So yeah. But after our -2 comes a +2 in plants, piranha plants, the plant game. Yeah, so with plant, you already know, plant can barely approach Isabelle. The sing shots, he throws a spike ball. Better not throw it at you, because if you pocket one and get him around 30-40%, he'll literally die. He literally dies if you catch him from Void Mine and he's at 10. You throw a spike ball into him. Sorry about that. Yeah, as I was saying, plant. Yeah, we destroyed plant. Anyways, pit. I'll keep as even. Pit has a sword, but it's not a long sword, so like, neutral isn't as bad. It's mostly about who gets the hit first. Pit doesn't have a hitbox in his recovery, so Isabelle can go wild with that as well. And yeah, there's not much more to say about that. Pokemon Trainer, I'll just put as a whole. When actually, I'll put in. Yeah, I'll put Pokemon Trainer Sledges. I don't think it's that bad, actually. I don't think it's that bad. Richter, I believe we beat. At least Richter, we beat. Richter's Forzo, back here, what can go through Slingshot, but if you stay grounded, he's gonna like sure hop and jump and catch him with a dash attack. You get his jump, you for him, he dies like instantly. The cross, you can pocket. You pocket it, and it actually comes back like across the stage, like Richter's own cross does against him. He does pretty good. So that's pretty good. Axe, the pocketed axe, that kills like that kills around like 60 to 70, which is pretty early. But like the Slingshot game, you shouldn't always play it, but it works pretty well. And of course, she edgeguards Richter better than Richter edgeguards her. And they can't pull out another Holy Water if you have one pocketed. So yeah, that helps us get back on the stage much easier. Okay, Ridley. Ridley is a slight advantage. Ridley is not a heavy, but he's not a big body. He's very successful with the Slingshot, the really crazy as well combos that you can do. But if he gets in, he can hit his ball off stage pretty hard, like with his nair back there and the fireballs. So yeah, it's not a free matchup. I think she does pretty good. All right, Rob, I will put as even. Rob is another tall, big body character that's very successful with a Slingshot. So Rob gets in. Isabelle does get mashed off by down tilt. Down tilt grabs and forwards out of shield. It's really difficult to deal with that. But if you keep a really good distance, get your Slingshot game going, your combo game going. She fights Rob really well for like how low people say she is. You can pocket his laser. That does like really like 30% when you unpocket it. And of course, if you steal his gyro, you can't use another one. So that's a really important part of his combo game you can take away. Alright. Who's next? Robin? Robin, I don't think we lose this matchup. I think this matchup, for now, is even. Because, probably because of Levin Sword, I'm not really too worried about ledge trapping. You can get around archetype ledge trapping pretty easily. You like jump pocket, you like anticipate it like quick enough, you can jump pocket and get back on the stage. Just be on the ledge. Now you have to get back in the corner. Other than that, Lemon Sword cuts right through like Slingshot. Two shots at Isabelle's aerial and stuff, so it can be hard in neutral to get around that. But if a female Robin Gorons point blank, you pocket it, you can literally just throw it back at them because the lag of Robin throwing Thoron is that great. Where, yeah, and it kills at like 50. It kills very early. Rosa, I haven't played a Rosa in tournament yet. I've only played quickly. I don't really know. I don't know about Rosa. I'll go back to the element. Roy is -1. I'm kind of bad at fighting Roy. I have beaten Sabo, who's ranked in PA, but that was like last March, so like it's not really important. I honestly got lucky that time, but yeah, Roy's just really hard to keep away. He has low profile dash that goes under slingshot sometimes, and yeah. I have trouble with edge guarding Roy, but yeah, that's supposed to be where you can really screw him over. So yeah, hard matchup. Ryu, I'll put Ryu in even for the same reasons, mostly the same reasons as Ken, except Ryu's a little slower. But yeah, if he gets in, he can ruin your day. Samus is... I'll put Samus offline Samus. It's slight advantage. Samus does have long aerials. The Nair and Backer, they both, and forwarder actually, they all go through slingshot. But if you're slingshotting at a safe enough distance, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about those aerials. In terms of charging, slingshots also disrupt Samus charging her neutral beam. But like, if she decides to shoot it and you pocket it and it's full, then you get basically like their combos like all across the board. So that's really good. Her pocketed bomb doesn't really do much, but her missile can go through slingshot. No, her pocketed missile can go through some stages, some like charges of charge shot as well. So that's really good as well. And Israel can actually edge guard Samus off stage. She can hit through the bombs with her slingshot. You know, hit her far enough where she can't tether to the ledge. All Samus has really is her mix-up game, like all the ground, and her bomb ledge trapping is as well. I think we only slightly win. Alright, Sheik. I could put Sheik. I could see Sheik being here. Sheik is pretty fast, and she ignores a lot of what Isabelle wants to do. She can get around slingshot pretty well. She doesn't really get snowballed as hard. And a good Sheik that knows how to kill won't have trouble killing. So like, it's pretty much staying away and being on point enough. Avoid bouncing fish, avoid side B, avoid all the confirms. But yeah, I think Sheik is low-key slight disadvantage. Alright, I'm almost done here. Okay, Shulk. Shulk is one of those -1.5. He hits character 2, he just mashes. Has the long sword, he changes colors, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's hard. Alright, Snake. I could see Snake being slight disadvantage, but I'll put him in even. no, most is a main stink. Agree on that stink is even. Don't have to worry about grenades too much unless you plant Lloyd Mine a lot, which you shouldn't be doing. But yeah, the grenades destroy Lloyd Mine in like one explosion, so you gotta be careful for that. But things you really want to do is get his up smash. Just get his up smash. You get and you unlock like combos that kill at like 50 to 60%. They're pretty good. You don't have to worry about Nikita off stage unless you don't have your double jump, and even then, your balloons will most likely protect you off stage. That's pretty good. Mostly, what you have to worry about in this matchup is platform camping. Snake can kind of platform camp is up pretty well. You gotta not rush in too much. But yeah, if both are playing like patient enough, I can see it going either way. Alright, Sonic. I'll put Sonic in slight disadvantage, not disadvantage. Sonic is fast. Some spin charges go through the Lloyd Mine, some don't. I find mainly that the charge side B one has the greatest like percent chance of going through the Lloyd Mine. And Isa has a hard time catching him, but she can juggle him pretty well with her up air. And if you time your slingshots well, it can be hard to have Sonic approach you. That's only if you you time your slingshots pretty well. He's still gonna run away and be do hit and run and be very annoying, but yeah. But yeah, it's not that terrible. Alright, Squirtle I'll put in slight disadvantage for some of the same reasons as Pikachu. Actually, Squirtle's just really hard. Squirtle's hard to hit. No, and this is a really good combo weight. However, I think it's kind of like a Pikachu thing where like she gets a few up tilts and up tilt up airs, maybe a Lloyd Mine combo. Squirtle is at kill percent. I used to think this is even. This might still be even. But I'm still not the best at fighting Squirtle. I'm the best at fighting Ivysaur, personally. I think I'll put this. Inside. Alright, Terry. Oh boy, Terry. Where can I begin about Terry? Terry is more susceptible to edge guarding and ledge trapping even more than Ryu and Ken. He doesn't have that many options, but he kind of mashes on Isabelle like a lot. Burning Knuckle can go over the Lloyd Mine. You can also power dunk over it. But yeah, I think it's slight. It might be slight. I'll keep him there for now. Toon Link. I think for the reason Toon Link is actually even. I think simply because he's faster than Adult Link, he can get his projectiles out more faster. And yeah, you basically have to cycle through like Pocketed Boomerang and Arrow, because the Pocketed Boomerang can go through the Arrow and Bomb. But yeah, he can keep up with his if like key catchers are slipping in the slingshot pressure and start going for up tilts and stuff. Alright, Villager. Villager, y'all know, is even. Don't let a Villager player say otherwise. Don't let a Villager player tell you otherwise. The matchup is even. We are pretty similar characters. pretty much both the same weaknesses as strength. She has actually really good edge guarding a villager because the way her nair works is it's not really vertical, it's more horizontal. So like she can pop balloons much easier than a villager. She can get his bowling ball, his tree, and his dash attack, and his plant dash attack. So yeah. The villager player has to turtle more in the matchup and like go on the defensive more and like stop the Isa from trying to approach more than the Isabelle player has to normally. So yeah, I played this matchup with a bunch of villagers like with Pokeland, Pickpocket, Green. So yeah, it's even. Wario. I honestly don't know. I'm going to get a Wario player hopefully this week on stream to practice, to have a session with them. So I'll talk about that later. Right, Wii Fit. Wii Fit is a pretty underrated character. But I think we beat them. Simply just because we have a what I'm trying to say here. We make them deviate from their, simple game plan of just going to the ledge, side B, deep breathing. They have to switch it up against Isabelle, or else they just lose. Because we have dash attack, and we have pocket, we have slingshot, all that counter like soccer ball. It can keep her away, so she's pretty tall. If you have a pocketed soccer ball and you pocket it, she can you can unpocket it and then re-pocket it actually. It's like one of the few moves that you can do that with. It's really powerful. Also, the Sun Salutation gets ridiculously strong with deep breathing. If you pocket that, it can kill it like 0. So yeah. Also, Isabelle, if you avoid down it, Isabelle can edge guard Wii Fit really well. Alright, Wolf is extremely hard. Not extremely. I think for the low level Wolf is extremely hard. I think as you go along, it gets really easier once you tighten up your neutral and edge guarding. But it's still minus 1. This Wolf's probably like one of my best top tier matchup. And I've beaten a lot of them in my time. But yeah, pretty much you're winning winning lasers and winning dash attacks. Basically, you've got to mix up those with grab and yeah, you're basically gonna have to try to counteract all that and get them off stage with a slingshot, and then hard punishes recovery. It's a hard matchup, but it's doable. It's very doable. Alright, Yoshi. I don't know. I never played Yoshi player. Alright, Young Link. I played many Young Link players. There's like 3 in New Jersey. I have been all of them. I've had a session with a Young Link player. I personally think this is even. Same reason, basically, with Toon Link. Young Link is probably the better character. I still think the similarity, the strengths and differences between Isabelle and Young Link are, with their respective gifts, don't swing the matchup like anyone's favor. Unless the Isabelle player gets impatient, which the Young Link can just take advantage of. Zelda, I think, is actually even. Because we don't have to worry about Neighbor's Love as much. Also, and Isabelle gets like true combos into the fully charged fandom. If he decides to go for them. But yeah, Zelda can defensive zone can be pretty annoying, but it's offline where you have more chance to react to like things like up being in. It's not that bad for this one. DSS -1. I'll put it -1. DSS can run around pretty fast. She has moves to cancel out slingshot. She's pretty skinny, so she's pretty hard to hit. You pretty much only have your edge running to rely on here. Not your punish game, since like she's just gonna flip it out of like all the juggle situations. So it's hard. You gotta make a lot of reads to win that one. And no, I know Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi is -1, annoying, shield cramping, all that. This can't really ledge trap Yoshi well, but that stack's pretty good at the recovery angles he usually goes towards. The way I like to play against Yoshi is if they want a shield camp, you pretty much have to go for the grab a lot. I mix up either grab, dash attack, grab, or dash attack. And yeah, if you guess right, the matchup is not that bad. If they decide to float like in towards you and down at you, you get them that quick up tilt to get them off you. And yeah, most of it is like landing options. So like if he like down B's you, if he egg rolls. You can punish those. You can punish those with up smash. There's another thing I wanted to say about Yoshi, but his shield. Of course Yoshi has the egg shield, but like, from my experience, like he can't if you space up tilt on his shield, I think his lingering nail only gets the weak hit, so it's not a bad option to go for. But yeah, it's a hard matchup. It's hard. I think it's not as bad as like a Falco or Shulk. And yeah, that's most of the characters I know about for the tier list. Why is Shulk so low? No, it's not ordered. Shulk is like -1.5, but it's not ordered. I should have specified that, but yeah. Alright, I'm finally all done, guys. It's been an hour, like 40 minutes. I hope y'all enjoyed listening to me ramble. Y'all got any further questions? Anything to say? I hope y'all enjoyed that. Y'all sub for that. Got to 10 subs. The next goal, I'm gonna do a stream like for the next sub goal. I will do a stream like this again, and at 5 more subs, I'm gonna analyze one of my sets on stream. One of my better sets, probably one of my sets versus one of the PR players I beat. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Alright, there's no questions in like the next 3 minutes, I'll end. I'm gonna post this right on Twitter once I'm done. And, yeah, I'll probably get a lot of angry comments. Sorry about the dark screen before. I don't know why it was like that, but yeah.